Who these people are so I can go give them a piece of my mind. Is that wrong? You know I'm from the Wild West 90s. We don't dish in comments and emojis.
Against it being one. Dangerous.
I normally don't listen to this kind of stuff if it's East Coast. You know what I'm saying? But Ty Dolla $ign in it, so I guess that make it West enough for me to do this. Uh-oh, we get cut off, y'all.
That's only 10 seconds. We're about to come back on right now.
Facebook police is finna get us.
You can mark my words. 85 colors out.
Man, why you snitching over here?
I'm
man?
not
What's
snitching.
going
I'm just
on?
asking, once
You don't
again,
ask.
who are the Facebook police?
You just maneuver around.
If you know who they are, could you please let me know so I could go say what's
Shout
up?
out
That's
to Jody
all.
Breeze. Shout out to everybody on Facebook Live.
Breezy Breeze.
You just maneuver around. You don't.
I don't want to maneuver
Facebook,
around. I'm from the 90s, man. I don't got that much time left on
I
Earth.
do some maneuvering with that.
I don't have that much time
Put you
left on Earth.
In Facebook jail. You won't even be in Facebook jail. You only have a Facebook.
Yes, this is.
You wouldn't even have. I mean, you know what I mean? That's imaginary. You just lock you out your account for like a week because you said something problematic. You know what I mean? Maybe
See, I'm
racist
controversial
or,
though.
you know, hashtag me too-ish or
Hate
whatever.
groups. Hashtag
You know what I
me
mean?
too ain't nothing but a hate group.
See, that could put you in Facebook jail. Even saying that.
See, that's why I said I don't even want to do Facebook no more. We should get off of Facebook because there's too many do's and don't do's. I don't got time for that. I'm from the 90s, man. It's radio. I should be allowed to say what I want. I know the 6 words not to say, or 8, however many words it is.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Now I'm going to go outside, man. Car going to be all hashtag with pink lipstick.
Why it gotta be pink lipstick, though?
Okay, shocking pink.
Shocking pink.
Right.
Well, what's shocking right now is the fact that Baylor just came back and they're up 17-14.
Go Bears.
Academic Sports Outdoors Texas Bowl. Okay. In the fourth quarter, Houston is up by 11, 103 to 92. Let me check these. Let me check the box scores over
Is
here.
Boston paper champs?
You got Marquis Morris, 19 points. Kyrie with 19. Harford with 11 and Smart with 11. Jaylen Brown's on the bench with 13. You got James Harden with 29. 6 assists. Eric Gordon with 20. And Clinton Capella with 18. And also Austin Rivers and Green both with 10. I mean, he's getting points now. He's getting some points. So that is a good move. Austin Rivers, the Suns should have kept him, but you see what they did? They traded away Trevor Ariza to the Wizards, and they let him go. They really want to go young. It seems like they just don't want any veterans.
It seems like they don't know which way they want to go.
Well, you see that because with
You know
the
what I mean?
stadium and everything.
They don't know which way they want
fighting
to
with
go.
the city and all that. So
We want to go young, but we're going to let the old guys go who can help us win. Then we're going to go young again. Now we got DeAndre Ayton, who's proven to be a bust.
And then they're going to be in the Zion Williamson sweepstakes. So
Oh, Lord. He gonna
now
ruin another
now
young
that
man's
would be
career.
kind of crazy if you back-to-back get 2 big men.
I wouldn't, if I was Zion Williams and they was to pick me, man, I'd tell them, man, don't pick me.
Now, he did say he would love to play in Madison Square Garden.
Oh,
You see the
God.
Knicks are...
Yeah, Knicks.
I think
Go ahead
they're,
and make that
in
mistake.
tank mode because you got Fizdale. You know, you got some pretty good players in New York, and Fizdale is keeping them on the bench. Frank Ntilikina and a couple other players, he's not playing.
Frank Ntilikina.
That's the French.
dude.
Yeah,
I know
he's
who
good.
he
He
is.
got some great defense, you know. But it looks like they're tanking. It really does. If you know what I'm saying, if you have a team that's putting their best players on the bench, you know, and then you're not saying whatever, no timetable on Porzingis. They're waiting for KD. Think about this: KD, Zion Williamson, a point guard, either Kyrie Irving or Damian Lillard. Whew.
You heard it here first. You heard it here first.
That's a squad.
You heard it
You know
here
what I
first.
mean?
You heard it here first. Zion Williams is
keep it
a
1 million
bust.
right there.
He's a bust.
You think so?
He's a
Nah,
bust.
he can shoot.
Okay.
He got a little bit of skills. I think.
You heard it here first.
I think the best thing he did was going to Duke, getting coached by Coach K. You know, to
You heard it here
least
first.
learn something.
You heard it here first. Zion Williams is next year's bust.
Oh man, I don't know, man. Well, speaking of another one that you said was a bust,
They wanted to go with the fisticuffs.
is being compared to LeBron James is Mavericks Luka Doncic.
Oh, here we go, your boy.
No, check it out. Luka
That's your
Doncic,
boy.
He has the same stats as LeBron James rookie season. Around 18, 19 points a game.
Talk to me when he goes
6
to 8 straight
rebounds.
finals.
And about 7 assists.
Talk to me when he goes to 8 straight finals.
And he's literally changed that culture in Dallas.
Oh my
He can
God.
score. He dunked on a couple of Warriors players not too long ago.
Hey, watch my boy Speed McCallum.
He's balling too. I seen that.
Watch my boy Speed McCallum.
I mean, really, this rookie class in the NBA is not that bad. I mean, Trae Young is doing okay. Ooh, look at that! You guys see some of these highlights. He's doing spin moves and everything.
I'm making highlights right here on the golf course. I'm the Black Tiger Woods.
Oh,
I like you.
Tiger Woods is black, so.
You know, he don't know that. You gotta send him a memo. I don't think he got it.
Now, did we do this Kyrie Irving? I mean, Kawhi Leonard
No.
sound?
Let's
We
do it.
didn't, right? Oh well, so Kawhi Leonard gets traded early
Yeah,
this
Dennis
year.
Smith Jr. is cool, but Luka Doncic is Dwayne's boy. So that's all. It's an inside joke, Jody.
Now, like I said, Kawhi Leonard got traded, you know, in the off season, and
They sent him somewhere very cold.
yeah, what we was talking about, and how you brought it up, it was just hilarious. You know how we talked about the this whole Kawhi Leonard situation. Let me pull that up.
There's, like you said, there's no loyalty on both sides
I
actually
noticed.
because teams don't have loyalty to players. If you're going to get a better player, if I'm going to get the best point guard, I'm going to trade. If I'm going to get the best player in the league, one of the top 5 players is Kawhi Leonard, I'm going to trade you. So this is a business, first and foremost. And
What have I always said? I have no loyalty.
yeah, but
I'll trade my own mama if she can't away. Because I see something better. Bye, Mom.
I think the main
Sending you to Siberia is very cold. Later.
I think the
See
main
you at Thanksgiving.
I think the main issue is with this generational issue is the fact that these players have a larger voice and they don't just speak their mind, but they speak their feelings. And that's what a lot of older generation people, players, and coaches don't understand is why are you crying? Why are you acting this way? They're 24, 25, and this is the way of life now. When you have...
Kawhi Leonard still lives at home with his mama?
I didn't know that.
He still lives at home with his mama.
I didn't know that.
He drives a 1984, what was it? What did they say, Cadillac Escalade or Range Rover?
That can't be no 84 Escalade.
Not an 84, I'm sorry, it's a 94. He's a 98. A 98,
It's like a Pathfinder or something like that?
something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if that doesn't say something
you're
about
in the
that
show.
show.
Yeah. Man, you know what? Doing that, I did not realize I pulled the Drake beat up. I just did the Drake beat because it sounded good, but then I'm like, oh, wow, he did go to Toronto. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Oh,
That
I
was
didn't
pretty
get it when
dope.
you said it
That was
until
pretty
right now.
dope, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, looking back on that whole situation, though, him not speaking to San Antonio for, like, what, almost a whole year? Even while he was on the team, he wasn't even in San Antonio. He was in New York. Everyone was talking to Popovich, and Popovich was saying, hey, you need to talk to his people. You need to talk to his camp.
Popovich making racist statements. I'm shocked the hashtag #MeToo didn't go get him.
Now, do you think...
He said they pants were sagging. Hashtag #MeToo.
Now, do you think this trade that happened, did it work for San Antonio?
No.
You know, I mean...
Is San Antonio going to make the playoffs?
No.
Right. So did you say it worked? Right.
Well,
right there. Self-explanatory.
And then you got Toronto.
It worked for them.
Looking like the best team in the league right now.
No, I wouldn't go that far. The Lakers are.
You would say that.
Hey, man, we're back.
You would say that. They're 26-10.
Did you not see how we smashed Golden State by 26 without LeBron?
But guess who's right behind Toronto and is going to get another win? Is Milwaukee jumped up. They're going to be 24-10.
Hey, man, I love the uniform concept. I love Milwaukee, but you know what? They some frauds.
And another team, like I said, to watch out for is Indiana, which is right behind Milwaukee at 23-12. They're 8-2 in their last 10.
They'll take the team they'll take Toronto all the way down to Game 7 and kindly lose.
Now, the Western Conference, Golden State jumped back up. They're back number 1, like they've been in the past 3 years.
Yeah, but they got rolled up, though.
Yes, they did.
On Christmas Day.
Lakers are 4th. They're holding down that 4th spot.
The Lakers beat them like they was the Grinch that stole Christmas.
Third is Oklahoma City, which that to me is a surprising team.
They won't
in
be
the
there
Western
either.
Conference.
They won't be there either.
And Denver is 2.
They don't have staying power either.
Now you said the Spurs. The Spurs are the 8th seed, and Houston's right behind, above them, in the 7th seed.
Okay.
You know,
Sacramento will take over the Spurs spot.
check this out. That Sacramento's hot right now.
And then wait for
this
Utah.
may be a trap game tonight. Do you think it's a trap game tonight between the Lakers and Sacramento? Cause
I think Sacramento going to beat them.
Sacramento is a hot team. Buddy Hield is finally coming into his own. DeAndre Fox, he's also coming into his own. He's finding his shot.
Oh, De'Aaron Fox is
De'Aaron Fox.
He can shoot now?
Yeah, he's actually balling. I mean, you see him there. This time last year, I think they was really only at 4 or 5 or 6 wins. But
it's Sacramento. Nobody cares, though.
But we talked about San Antonio. They're 8-2 in their last 10 games. You know, they're at the 8th spot.
Yeah, but see, here it is. They're at that soft spot of their schedule, though. You know what I mean? Games that they're supposed to win. But when it comes down to put down the pressure, guess who Pox is going to be busted all over the place.
Right. We'll see. You know,
like, I love DeMar DeRozan because he's from Cali, man. He's from SoCal.
Yeah.
So I rep DeMar real tough. You know what I'm
now,
saying?
Did he get a 1-year contract, or did he actually have to?
No, he was still under contract with Toronto, and they traded it to him. So he's still under.
Okay.
He's still, man. I feel
stuck.
sorry for him, man.
Yeah.
But he's another LA-born native player that wants to come home and play for the home team. Like,
right.
Los Angeles has a great problem, man. They got all of our native sons that we got balling across the league right now wanting to come home and play for the Lakers.
Now, we just talked about the Lakers and LeBron James. Now,
clean tear.
Here with, what's that?
He's day-to-day clean tear. That's what the MRI
stands for. Yeah. Well, no, what I was going to say is, with the situation with him and Anthony Davis, some GMs are crying foul, saying that
make more
he
money.
should get tampering charges against the Lakers.
Make more money.
And also, he had an interview with Rachel Nichols saying that basically, you know, his job is to recruit.
They asked him a question. He answered it. Make more money. Stop crying, punks.
Yeah, it's his job is
Move
to
your
recruit.
team. Move it to Vegas before anybody else gets there.
So, to piggyback off what you said, that they are LA natives around the league wanting to come to the Lakers, do you see not just LeBron, but LeBron, Pelinka, Magic reaching out to the LA players, LA-born players first to try to get them home, or do you just go for the top players, the Anthony Davis, your Kawhi Leonard, to sort of?
You go for the top players first. I mean, that's just, you know what I mean, you got to, it's part of the course. You go for the top players, and then you go get the players who want to be at your organization. You know what I'm saying? And fortunately, you know, there's a lot of native homegrown Californians that's in the league. Like, pretty much your best players is, you know, pretty much hailing from LA in the league now.
That makes sense. Now,
Robert.
That's a problem. That's a good problem to have because you have, you
So
know.
who don't want a chance to put on the purple and gold, man, and drive the Cadillac down the street?
Now, before we go, before we go to break, I wanted to say this about
Not Portland, Joseph.
about the Lakers is the fact that what do you do when you have players wanting to come, but you don't have enough seats with Ingram, Ball, you know, with your rookie players there? Do you re-sign Rondo? You know, what do you do with Brandon Ingram and all these other players when you have, you know, some players that want to come, that want to play with LeBron James? Now, you say you had KD throwing shade, you know, a few weeks ago, saying that people don't want to play with LeBron.
Yeah,
But there's young players that do. So
there's old players that do.
yeah, but what do you think about the Lakers situation, especially with this proposed rumored trade, the Anthony Davis trade to the Lakers? Well, I mean,
Once again, if you're the Lakers, you're sitting in a position of power because you don't have to trade anything when the guy wants to come to you. Personally, I would like to see Anthony Davis land in Boston just so it can make our series good again with those guys. I would like to see Kawhi Leonard come home to L.A. and pair him up with LeBron. So when LeBron gets ready to pack it up and roll it up in a couple of years, you still got Kawhi Leonard to lead this young core. I think he'll fit in great. You keep this young core. You keep Ingram coming off the bench. You go ahead and let Kuzma and Hart go into the starting lineup. And then you add Speed McCollum as your shooting guard, and your problems are solved.
okay.
That dude he hasn't seen a shot he could miss.
And my assessment of like the whole league as far as, you know, this upcoming off season, Anthony Davis is the number one player, the key. I think Kawhi Leonard right next to him,
Can you
and
imagine?
Kevin Durant. Now, if these players go, instead of stay in the Western Conference and go east, the Knicks, the Celtics, maybe Kawhi stays in Toronto, or vice versa, goes to LA, and one of these other players go to Toronto, or one of these Indiana, one of these top teams that maybe have cap space.
Could
Look-
you imagine the rivalry with Indiana back good and interesting again?
Indiana and the Knicks, the Boston and the Lakers, you know.
Can you imagine that?
It could be
That would
really
be awesome.
going back to, dare I say,
Uh-oh.
the golden era of basketball, where you have your major markets.
Yeah.
I mean, even the Clippers is in play because the Clippers is talking about making moves. So you have your major markets.
Nobody wants to go to the Clippers. How many times do I got to say? You want me to say it in Spanish?
Hey, they're saying that.
Nobody wants to go to the
Like I
Clippers.
keep telling you, I think Jerry West has something up his sleeve. He really does. I think something's going to
He's
happen.
got pitchers on 99.9% of the league, and he just walks by and flashes the pitcher and walk off whistling. Next thing you know, you got a contract and you better sign on it. It's all bad.
Good Lord!
Support for Radio Phoenix comes in part from Native Health, located at 4041 North Central Avenue, Suite C in Phoenix. Native Health provides primary medical, dental, behavioral health, and WIC services targeted for the urban Native Americans. More information is available at 602-279-5262 or online at nativehealthphoenix.org.
Wait, am I going to get a hashtag group? You know they're a hate group.
We're
We
gonna
should
be
start
right
our own
back
hashtag group, a hate
with
group.
more Mark My Word Sports Show. Oh my goodness.
We should start our own hate group.
Oh my god, I can't believe you did
Hashtag. We got to think of somebody to hate.
that. Thanks everybody for watching. Alright, like I said, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Mark My Word Sports Show. Look at past shows. We just uploaded last week's show. And I'm going to update SoundCloud in the next couple days. So, you know, if you want to listen to us, our SoundCloud for the podcast, as we have our guest on there. We had Eddie Mustafa Muhammad, Ray Boom Boom Mancini, Kerry Taylor of Arcadia Titans football. Shout out to all y'all. And just subscribe to everything. Call in 602-354-8823. Let us know what's the best, the biggest moments of the year for y'all. And going back and forth.
Hey,
I'm not sure that was good or bad, man.
I don't even know either.
No.
Uh-oh. Who is this?
We'll come back on right now. Mark My Words Sports Show. That's probably the
I don't like
smash
this song.
hit of the year right there. Was
Who is it?
A Lil Duval with Snoop Dogg. That he's a comedian.
Duval.
He's a comedian.
You can tell by the
Stand-up
song.
Comedian. Yeah, it's funny. It's hilarious. And I think he's nominated for a Grammy, if I'm not mistaken.
Why? The reason why I don't watch award shows.
Now back to the academic sports outdoor Texas Bowl. Vanderbilt then came back. It's 21-17. They're going back and forth. It's a good game.
Academic sports.
It's a good game.
I have never heard of these bowls, man.
You know what it is?
Sponsors.
Yeah. The sponsors they
I get it, but why don't you
they go
pick
in
a
and out,
direction
you know,
and
they-
take it, but don't fake it?
they changed every year like a pair of draws.
But why? Just pick a direction and
If
take
you
it.
got-
You know,
if
you
you-
can build a brand.
Hey, if that stadium wants more money, they're gonna get .com whatever to sponsor their bowl.
So what happened if you get like Pornhub, the Pornhub
Oh,
straight state,
I don't think that'd be a
the
good look.
Pornhub state, but they gonna give you the most money. We gonna sponsor you for the most.
I was about to say that. You took the words right out of my mouth.
So you gonna take it, huh? The Pornhub Cotton Bowl.
that don't even sound right.
A lot of these bowls don't sound right. It actually sounds better. What was the one from the other night, man? It sounds better than that.
Oh man, that's crazy.
The Convict State
Convict State
.com Bowl.
Correctional Facility Bowl.
Right. I mean, come on, man. It's like all of a sudden they just like the weed strains, just making up different names for
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Now, this weekend, we got on Friday, you got the Franklin American Mortgage Music City Bowl with
Franklin.
Purdue versus Auburn.
Mm-hmm.
I think Auburn would beat them. You got the Camping World Bowl. West Virginia number 16 versus number 20 Syracuse on ESPN. The Purdue Auburn game is also on ESPN, and the Valero Alamo Bowl on ESPN is Iowa State number 24 ranked versus number 13
See,
Washington.
why they
State.
didn't change theirs? The Valero, they got that
They
too.
got money. They kept that.
But the Alamo is like,
The Alamo Bowl is always the Alamo
that
Bowl.
goes back to, back in the 80s when I was young.
Antonio. The Alamo Bowl's in San Antonio.
I'm just saying, I don't
Yeah.
care where it's at. I'm just saying it goes. That's one of the ones I
you
recognize.
See that's the 20 December. That's tomorrow, right? So Saturday, this is where you get all the recognizable bowls. Saturday, you have the Peach Bowl.
See, look, I recognize
Yeah,
that.
Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl was 10 Florida versus number 7 Michigan.
The Chick-fil-A got their name on there,
Yeah.
but hey, we still the Peach Bowl.
You got
See?
the Belk Bowl.
The
That's
what?
a newer bowl, a Belk. Actually is an electronics company.
See? But why is it bad to have the Pornhub.com Bowl?
Yeah, it's not going to happen. I don't think so. You have South Carolina versus Virginia.
I wonder if the students
That's
get like
on ABC.
free porn videos.
No, I don't think so. That's not good.
A Pornhub shirt.
Oh, man. The Nova Home Loans Arizona Bowl.
Oh, wow.
Arkansas State versus Nevada.
Say that 3 times fast.
Yeah. The Cotton Bowl, which is Saturday. One of the national semifinals is Notre Dame versus Clemson. You did have a point there, though, when you said that these drug tests may be, obviously in Notre Dame's favor, but then you have their best player.
You're trying to make
Their
it
best
interesting
defensive
because
player,
you know
what
what's
I mean?
going to happen to Notre Dame. They're going to get
boat
boat
raced.
raced. Come on, man. Knock it off.
Yeah.
I know better, man. I've been watching this stuff for a long time. They messed up and they know it. They should have put Georgia in against Clemson, and I swear Georgia would have beat Clemson, and we would have had a good national channel game with Georgia and Alabama to rematch.
Well, you have Oklahoma versus Alabama in the Orange Bowl. All these games are tomorrow on ESPN and ABC. New Year's Eve, you have Cincinnati and Virginia Tech in the Military Bowl. You have Stanford and Pittsburgh in the Hyundai Sun Bowl.
The .com nobody wants to
The Sun
watch
Bowl is
bowl.
the one that's in New Mexico, Albuquerque, I think.
The .com nobody wants to watch bowl.
Here's the new one, brand new bowl. I love this one.
Uh-oh.
Michigan State versus Oregon. Could be a good game. Michigan State, Oregon. Matter of fact, their quarterback is staying in school. So congrats to him for staying in school. The Redbox Bowl. So, do they get Redbox, codes to get free movies? I mean, what's up with that?
Redbox.
Redbox.
Pornhub.
You can't get porn on Redbox, man. That's not.
You can't get porn on Redbox?
No,
I ain't doing Redbox. I like my porn.
The AutoZone Liberty Bowl, you got number 23 Missouri.
There goes another goodie, oldie but goodie.
Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State should upset them. And you got number 22 Northwestern against 17 Utah in the San Diego County Credit Union Holiday Bowl. Okay. They got to get their money back. The teams left, the Chargers left, so they got to get
the San Diego, say it again, the San Diego what?
San Diego County Credit Union Holiday Bowl. The Holiday Bowl, that was one.
The Holiday Bowl is one of the oldies but goodies.
Yeah.
But wow, everybody else chose Chick-fil-A, AutoZone. Why you got to go with that?
You have North Carolina State against number 19 Texas A&M in the Tax-Slayer Gator Bowl.
Gator Bowl, another oldie but goodie.
The last games, your New Year's Day 6 bowls, January 1st, is Mississippi State versus Iowa in the Outback Bowl.
Yeah.
You got the Fiesta Bowl, LSU versus UCF.
Yeah.
That's the game we talked about earlier.
LSU
The Citrus
drag
Bowl,
them.
you got number 14 Kentucky versus number 12 Penn State. And the Rose Bowl, which is presented by Northwestern Mutual. Number 9, Washington versus number 6, Ohio State. And then you have the last bowl, the Sugar Bowl, which is Georgia versus number 15, Texas. That should be probably, this might be the best bowl game of all the bowls.
Which one?
Georgia versus Texas. Two teams that really got snubbed. And, probably they feeling themselves, so they're going to come out swinging.
So you think
And
that's
then
going to be
Monday the 7th, you're going to have the national championship game, which is on ESPN. All these games are on ESPN or ESPN2. And I think that could be, the best game. And right before we go to break, you got 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Houston's beating Boston 124-111. The first quarter just tipped off. Sacktown is beating the Lakers 30-22. You called that, Kenny.
Right, I'm
and
pretty smart.
Milwaukee beat the Knicks 112-96. And let me get this. One way you can support Radio Phoenix is by becoming one of our members for as little as $35 per year. Members receive discount savings and other benefits provided by our membership program partners. And don't forget the membership fee is tax deductible. For more information or to sign up, call 480-829-5746 or go online to radiophoenix.org. Click on the support tab at the top and then become a member on the drop-down menu. Thank you for your support of community radio. We'll be back with more Mark My Words Sports Show.
Yeah, Notre Dame is going to get drugged up and down the block.
Phoenix are supported financially by the Womack Cocktail Lounge, Phoenix, Arizona, 7th Street.
They should be in the .com
The Womack
Pornhub
provides a walk
State
back
Bowl
in time with dining, dancing,
against
eclectic live music, and vintage playlists. Open 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. daily. Find the Womack on Facebook, Instagram, and
I'll use my show
thewomack.us.
tonight. Oh, okay.
Radio Phoenix wishes to thank Hell City Saints Car Club for their donation. Hell City Saints Car Club presenting the annual Blessing of the Rods, supporting and supplying car shows for surrounding communities, annual holiday parties and fundraisers, supporters of membership drives, proceeds benefiting the American Legion Post 1 General Maintenance Fund, 7th Avenue, Grand and Van Buren, downtown Phoenix. We wish to thank the Hell City Saints Car Club, Hell City Saints, and the American Legion Post 1 on Facebook.
180 over 111, and I had a stroke. I couldn't speak or walk.
150 over 90, and I had a stroke.
This is what high blood pressure sounds like. You might not feel its symptoms, but the results from a stroke are far from silent. Get back on your treatment plan or talk with your doctor to create a plan that works for you. Go to loweryourhbp.org.
Head to toe, everything's changed.
Brought to you by the American Stroke Association, American Medical Association, and the Ad Council.
What's up, world? This is Vex Brown, aka DJ Vex, and I'm here to let you know to check out my show, Basement Tapes, every Thursday, 9 p.m., 10 p.m., right here on RadioPhoenix.org. I'll be bringing you the best in hip-hop, funk, soul, neo-soul, future soul, Afrobeat, reggae, house, and all things dope. So make sure you check it out every Thursday, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m., right here on RadioPhoenix.org.
Cares.
Back. Mark My Words Sports Show. Up next is the Basement Tapes. Shout out
Cares.
Vex, DJ God, My God Complex, and Ricky T. Check them out every Saturday night at the Crescent Ballroom Lounge on the rooftop. It's free $99, y'all. So go check that out every Saturday night.
You said it be cracking though, right?
It be cracking, man. I was just there. I was there last week, man. It was dope. It was dope. Yeah. Hey, here's something that's funny though. Guess who's coaching and got fired in Italy of all places?
Mike D'Antoni?
No, even worse, man.
He said even worse.
Larry Brown, 78-year-old Larry Brown, coached for the Italian team Fiat Torino. Okay, and he led his team to a 5-19 mark. They fired him right on the spot.
They don't play
Now
that
remember, he resigned from SMU, being there for 4 years, thinking they was gonna do something. Why is he still coaching?
How old is he?
78. He's 78. Sit
Last
down
thing in the
somewhere.
world I'm trying to do is coach somebody.
Sit down somewhere.
That's
You
what
got
I'll
all
be
the money
doing.
in the world.
Chilling.
Yeah, chilling.
Compton style.
And then I heard that your boy Patino is trying to go and coach over in Greece.
Hey, leave my boy Rick alone.
Since he,
They might love him more over there. They probably won't put even no scandal.
Since, he can't do nothing here. I mean, it's kind of crazy. It's like, but you have all the money. Millions upon millions, and they'll throw money at you no matter what. But when you're at that age, because I think Patino's, he's got to be in his late 60s by now.
I'm chilling, bro.
When you're at that
I'm not
age,
going
man,
to Greece.
just go sit down on the beach, drink a Mai Tai, watch
I'm
the
getting a
sunset.
belly. I'm not going to no
get
beach.
fat.
I'm going to be at the house
Yeah.
watching my fire stick bench, watching
play
series.
with your grandkids.
No, I don't want to be bothered with them. They might ask me for some money. I'm cool on that.
When you got money like that, that's already direct deposit. They ain't even got to ask. They just look on their phone, the money's there.
No, it's not happening like that. I'm old fashioned, remember?
Yeah.
They're going to ask me for some money. I'm going to say, go wash my dishes. Go do the yard.
And, well, I I just don't understand because, and I think really that's why there's a lot of coaches that never are recognized or even go up in the ladder because you have coaches like Larry Brown and them, you know, hanging on to a thread at 79 years old. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, the game done passed you by. You're 5-19 in an Italian league.
Listen, I seen.
Not even in the
Remember
Spanish
Jim
league.
Calhoun?
Yeah.
He's coaching at a junior college now.
Why?
That's what I said.
For what? I know it's in your blood and you gotta teach kids whatever, but if the game passed you by, I mean, I don't get it. It's not like you're in debt. Maybe they are. Maybe they owe somebody some money. Maybe think about that. You know, maybe they owe somebody. Hey, check this out. This happened today, too. What do you think of Deshaun Jackson? He wants to be out of Tampa Bay. I mean, duh, it's Tampa Bay. You know what I'm saying? He said today that there's rumblings, there's been beef with him and the coaches or whatever. I think, you know what? They're going to blow that team up anyway, so you might as well
I
try
can
to
tell you
balance
where he
it
don't
out.
want to be. L.A. Any L.A. team. You know why? His mom and his sister.
Oh, yeah, you did tell me about that.
Right.
Some real
I watched
drama
that what was the Philadelphia Eagles, what do you call it, the little shows, Hard Knocks?
there. Yeah.
And they was talking about Deshaun. They was showing Deshaun Jackson. The boy was scared to tell his mom that he wanted to get married to the girl. Right. And you could just tell the mom, you know what I mean, is a troublemaker, and the sister, she 400 tons of fun with his money. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, man.
Well, he won't be going to Oakland because...
He doesn't want, right, nobody's going
Oakland's
to
going. Oakland's gone. Their last
Oakland
game...
is going to England.
Yeah, their last game was this past...
Stupid.
This past Sunday.
They dumb. They can't even get the number one pick right.
Well, here's the thing. Now...
Go Rams.
They have a few different destinations they can go to.
No, they
they're
said
not
England.
staying. I've seen that. I've seen San Francisco. I've seen San Diego. I've seen even here in Phoenix. I wonder. That to me, that's intriguing where they go.
Why?
I think because how is that fan base going to do? You know, you have Raider Nation, Raider World all over.
Yeah.
How is that? Are they going to fill the seats? Are they going to sell out anywhere they go? I know San Francisco
Here's
they
a
will.
crazy thing. Here's a
San
crazy
Francisco
thing.
they will. San Diego they will. Anywhere outside of those two in California will they sell out?
Here's the crazy
besides
part.
Vegas.
Here's the crazy part. At first, I was thinking, you know what I mean, this dude is dumb. What is he thinking? I was just typical Raider fan. But then businessman side of me came out. You know, that would be a great move to go to England. You know why? You got a whole island of people that can watch you and claim you as theirs. And then, you know, when you give them the flim and go to
They
Vegas.
can't go anywhere.
No, they're going to Vegas.
No, I'm talking about the fans. They can't go
Right,
anywhere.
but
It's
see,
the only
they
NFL
they
team.
can come every Sunday and watch your product. No matter how crappy it is, you know what I mean, you're not going to be good until you get rid of Gruden, but it's a great, like, how do you say, marketing? You know what
That part.
It's a great marketing tool because now you got a whole island of people that you can make Raider fans. Think about it.
And then you go to LA. I mean, go to
And
Vegas.
then you go to Vegas, and then, you know what I mean, you got a whole bunch of dummies there anyway. Everybody's socialites and drunk anyway there, so.
Well, we didn't talk about this last week, but let's talk about it before we go to break. What did you think about the lawsuit that Oakland put on the Raiders and the NFL because of them leaving? I mean, we've seen this before.
It's stupid because you should have just went ahead and paid for the money and make the Oakland A's play ball and build them a new stadium.
And the same happened with San Diego as well.
That's their fault.
Here's something that I think may happen. It could happen here as well in Phoenix. The Suns leaving and then the city suing because they didn't want to pay that $150 million to renovate the stadium. Now, Sarver, he backtracked and was like, no, we're not going to move anywhere or whatever. But if you hear threats, let's say he said that behind the scenes and someone just leaked it out and that's what made the national news because he was pissed off or whatever. That emotion right there, that's real.
Where
That's
there's
real.
smoke, there's fire.
Exactly, that's real.
You know what I'm saying?
And if you have a fan base in Seattle,
Oh, it's
and in
already
Vegas,
ready made to go.
and in Vegas.
And you get the uniforms, you bring those uniforms back.
And in Vegas, yeah, you got. And matter of fact, you know what? There is a group that bought the rights to the Supersonics, the Seattle Supersonics.
Right.
They're waiting for a team. There's going to be a team in Seattle, y'all, within the next 3 to 5 years.
Move the Trailblazers.
There will be a team there.
They already right
So,
there around in the area.
With Robert Sarver saying that,
They suck.
there's rumblings behind the scenes, owners, GMs, NBA officials that are talking. What team are we going to move to Seattle? And the
They're
Suns
not going to move the
raise their
Suns.
hand.
They're not going to move the Suns. I'm going to tell you why. This is like, what do you call it? One of the world's fastest growing cities. So it's always going to be somebody trying to keep their hand in sports here. And the Suns is like one of the original teams here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think they've been here since '69.
Right.
So they're not going to move the Suns.
Yeah.
If they were to move anybody, it would be like Charlotte. Somebody who sucks and nobody cares about.
Well, the next couple weeks, there is a council meeting here in Phoenix, and I was thinking about actually going.
They're going to
Just
pay
see.
for it, though.
I want to go and see
How they do
the craziness it's going to be there, because they had the old lady going viral with what she said about, well, you could just leave then. You know, it was hilarious. It was on Twitter and everywhere.
Yeah.
This old lady. I want to see how I may just go. You should come.
But listen, here's the
and
crazy
see
part.
what
Here's the
it
crazy
is.
part. If they had Magic Mountain, Knott's Berry Farm, Disneyland, and all those other kind of things you can do with Little Johnny on the weekend, then the Suns, I would say, man, that's a legitimate threat. Really and truthfully.
Well,
but they don't have nothing
in
here.
the next few years, that is coming.
Yeah,
It's
but
gonna
they
be-
don't have it now.
Mhm.
The next few years, that's down the road, but they don't have it now. So now on Friday nights, when you want to go blow your hard-earned work money,
You go to Suns games.
you go to a Suns game.
In the summer, you go to the Diamondbacks. The
Right,
Suns.
right. Yeah, you may not be going to go watch the Suns or the Diamondback per se,
Exactly.
but your team comes in. Like when I go
And-
watch the Dodgers when they come
You
in.
know what? Ding, ding, ding. That will keep the Suns here. Is
Right.
the transplants. When the Lakers come, I mean, matter of fact, on New Year's Eve, the Warriors are here.
Right.
That's I think that's already sold out. That game, you know, and then you have the Lakers coming another 2 times. You have all these there's teams that have fans here. You know,
Right.
the Bulls, the Knicks, all over the country. So, right there is where you keep the team here, because
They're gonna keep them here, though.
going to generate money, generate revenue.
I told you they're going to. As terrible as the team is, they always sell out.
And that's unbelievable. Just like the Cardinals. They sell out
There's
all the
nothing
time.
else for you to do with Little Johnny here. Like in LA, we couldn't support a team. None of these teams would last long in LA
The Clippers lasted. What are you talking about?
because of the Lakers, man. Nobody sees the
The
Clippers
Clippers lasted. See them now the
because
past 5
of
years.
the Lakers.
They've been in the playoffs. You had Lob City.
Oh my God, they've been in the playoffs
That's
before when they had
City.
Ken Norman, Michael Cage,
Come on now.
Gary Grant. You know what I mean? And
There's
crew.
Clippers fans.
Charles
What's
Smith.
his name? What's
Jamal.
His name? Billy Crystal. Lifelong.
God.
Lifelong.
That's because he's cheap. I don't want no hashtag Me Too groups coming at me, man. But if you a Clipper fan, it's because you cheap and you don't want to pay them big bucks at that Laker game.
No.
Because you go to Laker games to get movie roles. Seriously.
I had to do it. I had to do it. That's hilarious.
No, but he is. He's cheap. Man, it costs you $13 to get a Clipper ticket on courtside. It costs you $4,000 to $8,000 to get courtside seats at the Laker game.
That part.
That's all I'm saying, man. They used to give Clipper tickets away and beg people to go.
All right. We got to go to break real quick, man. Let's put one last song before you have a conniption over here talking about the Clippers. I shouldn't even brought them up. We'll be right back.
I mean, it's still LA. I'm with them, but you know,
We'll be right back. More
just keep it real. LA, a Laker town.
Keep it 1 million right now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's hilarious. Because they cheap. Is that true, y'all? All my LA fans out there? Y'all going to Clippers? Are y'all going to Clippers games because it's just cheaper?
Heck yeah.
That's not
I
fair.
almost got us in the hashtag Me Too battle. I was finna say what I wanted to say, but we'd have been called all kind of things by this other big name group that come get people over dumb stuff. leave you nameless until we get off air. Then I'm gonna blast.
So we gonna come with we doing the name game last, right? Yeah.
No.
We gonna do the true or false first?
Yeah, do true or false last.
True or false, we're gonna do the name game next.
Yeah, the name game is funny.
Grab it. Oh, I got it.
I was gonna say Billy Crystal the Jew. So he cheat.
Oh, please don't say that.
Oh, I swear I caught
Oh, my
myself.
God. Yes,
I caught
yes.
myself. Woo, reeled it in. Hashtag.
Hey, the whole station would just shut off. It was just beautiful. Like, what happened? You said the J word.
Anti-Semitic.
I know. You heard what happened, right?
Uh-uh.
With the rapper and LeBron James.
Oh yeah, man.
Even the rapper who apologized after LeBron James apologized. I was like, what? But he said it just like I thought the song was. That's a compliment. That's a compliment. We trying to be on your level.
Hashtag is real, bro.
We trying to be on our level, and then you over here, oh, that's anti. How is it? Or is it because it's the truth
Right.
that you are oppressing people? But when we talk about what y'all was doing, we say, just hear the thing, we say, okay, y'all got good, we get time to be like, yo, but y'all see it as guilt. Y'all so guilt-driven, y'all see it as something else. Oh,
Like
you
I
can't
said,
say that.
hashtag is real, bro.
Oh, but hey, that anti-Semitism, that's been since way before.
Oh, I've been called anti-Semitic before.
That was the
right.
start.
That's the sad part.
Hey, that was the start of it, huh?
I said I've been called anti-Semitic, and I was right. That was the sad part. The lady just didn't want to pay the bill for the movie.
Yeah, they used that.
So boy, she sure used that.
Yeah, they used it to their advantage. They know they
And
used
my
it to
boss
their
was
advantage.
Jewish.
It was funny. What was that movie? Oh, it was a movie. They brought it up too. And the lady was like, so you just use it all the time? It was like, yeah. Even when we know we're wrong, we use it because we know you can't say nothing about it. It's like,
Yeah.
What movie? It was I think it was Wedding Crashers or one of the wedding movies.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
I think it was one of that or something like that. Oh, I'm coming back on right now.
Taking the bumps and the bruises of love now.
That's
I think I better let it go. Let it go. That's when he got the soul right there in the
Teddy
morning.
P with Love TKO.
Love TKO.
One of the favorite old school jams
That's not
that we
mine.
played this past year. I mean, we played it though. Played it a couple
Oh
times.
yeah, Teddy P. When he told you to turn the lights off, you turn them lights off. Like shoot, what? That turn them off. Right.
Well, we finna go from Love TKO to
Bookney Lee Farnsworth.
y'all know what it is. The name game.
I'm going 5 for 5 this week. First game, Speed Mukaluk. Did he have a good game or not? Yes, he had a great game.
No, I ain't got Steve McCullough on
You
there.
should put Speed on there, man. I know everything.
First one,
Hold on, let me meditate.
Bradwell.
He had a good game. I think his name is Braswell. But he had a good game. See, look. See, the aura is working for me.
Darius Bradwell, running back out of Tulane in the Auto Nation Cure Bowl. 35
The
carries,
what?
150 yards, and 2 touchdowns in the 41-24 win over Louisiana Raging Cajuns.
I wouldn't even play in that bowl. Sorry.
Wilson.
He had a good game. See, 2 for 2.
He had better than a good game.
Let me put my
He
hands
probably
like
had
this.
one of the best games in bowl history. The famous Idaho Potato Bowl. Zach Wilson, quarterback from BYU. A perfect 18 for 18, 317 yards, 4 touchdowns, quarterback rating of 91.8, in a 49-18 win over one of your favorite teams, Western Michigan.
Oh, that's your boys. Remember, I used to be Ohio.
Yeah. No, I was Central Michigan. Central Michigan.
One of them. What's the difference?
Zeller.
Bad game because his name is Cody.
Oh, you know? You looking.
I'm not. My eyes are closed and I have my hands like this.
Yeah.
You see my hands are like this?
Cody Zeller, he had a bad game. 22 minutes, 2 for 9, 4 points, 8 rebounds, in the 134 to 132 loss to the Nets.
Did we play the Tristan?
They lost to the Nets.
Did we play the Tristan comments?
I did already.
Yeah, Tristan. Hold on, let me do my hands like this. Makes me smart. Perini. Or Parise.
Perini.
Is his first name Joseph?
No.
Okay. Parise, though. He is a real person, Parise. He played for the hockey. Anyway, he had a bad game because his name sounded like Panini. Vaini Weenie.
Nicholas Perini. From Spiza, 2 goals in a 3-0 win over Crotone.
Soccer?
That's what it is.
Man, I hate your soccer ones.
And the last one is Rozier.
He had a good game. Dude's name Rozier, ball out.
Hold up. He had a bad game, but if I could find this little sound. Oh, I don't have it anymore.
Great. Move on.
Well, it's your boy, remember, Malik Rozier. Remember Bruno Mars?
Oh, move! Get your body on the groove. What was the song? Move! Oh, you gonna cut me off. You see that?
Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like.
If you'd have told me that, I don't know, because I know the final score of that game.
He had probably one of the worst games of his career. 5 for 12, 46 yards and 3 interceptions in the New Era Pinstripe Bowl today in the 35-3 loss to Wisconsin.
Well, there's always Bruno Mars impersonations in his future.
Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like.
Yeah, and that was the name game right there.
I went 3 for 4. 3 for 5, I'm pretty good.
3 for 5 is all right.
I only missed the last one because I didn't do this.
You do your own?
Yeah, I got to get my cheat. I got music yet from True or False.
Yeah, this is it right here. This is the music for True or False.
All right, you guys. Sticking with the cannabis theme, we finna stump Dwayne and test his marijuana's strain knowledge. Okay. At number 1, Skywalker OG. Is it an indica strain? Is it indica? Other words known as indica.
True.
Oh, he got one right, you guys. It is an indica. Purple
I
haze.
said indo, I said outdo.
Is it an indica or a sativa? Purple haze.
I'll say sativa.
The man is hot.
Yeah? Oh,
you got 2 right.
Oh,
Been hanging around me too long. Granddaddy Perp is an indica.
Is it or isn't it?
It's true or false? Is an indica? Is it true or false?
False.
Yeah, you messed up there.
It's true. It's an
Little
indica.
puppet. It was true. That's it. Anyway, Maui Wowie is a sativa.
True.
You're right. Nevertheless, boy, you been smoking on the low? I don't know something I don't know about you, man.
No.
Okay, and this is one that's gonna mess you up. Blueberry Kush smells like it smells and tastes like blueberries.
Yes. True.
Dwayne, knock it off the box.
The reason why I remember that one is because, years ago I would partake.
See, look, you
I
guys.
would. That was 12 years ago.
He used to make the magic happen. You have to specify 12 years ago. See?
Yeah.
When I leave here, I'm going to make the
thank
magic
everybody. Before we leave, I want to thank all our guests we had this past year. Can't name everybody, my bad. We got a couple minutes left, but thank everybody for supporting us, for helping us. Everyone at Radio Phoenix. We wish y'all a very happy New Year. And bigger, better things to come from Mark My World Sports Show in 2019.
Look for us.
on Facebook, on SoundCloud, on YouTube, on Twitter, Instagram. We all over. Mark My Words Sports Show. We out. DJ Vex and the crew is next.
On the
DJ
Twitters.
Mod God Complex, Ricky T on the ones and twos.
On the Twitter.
We out. Thanks all for tuning in. Mark My
Latest.
Words Sports Show.
On the Twitters. All right, Facebook and YouTube.